This table is 6 albums of pictures. As you see, this album number is 68. We have a picture of, this is Tommy Curtin on it. And also on the front, we keep a picture of some famous juggler. Each of these are similar, a album number. There's a couple hundred albums in the collection. But having a 6-day affair, I just brought 6, which is more than enough for these people want to go and play. Now we go over to this table here. The first display is of Gus, Ursula, and Donald. Actually, it's Gus and Ursula. Here's one of the tricks that they did. Gus did 5 rings. His wife did 5 rings while spinning a ball on her ankle. Here is a little statue cut out by wood, and it was given to me. Here's one of Ursula's plastic mouthpieces, a head perch piece. One of Ursula's clubs. She would literally not practice at all and just walk on stage and juggle 5 of these. She would juggle 4, and then Gus would throw the 5th one in, and she would do a count of 30 and stop. This is one of Gus's toys, his mouth stick, and here is one of, we have a number of these balls. This one was signed by Gus, Ursula, and Donald Laupa. They met at the, in Germany at the Scala Theater, and they both worked individual acts. Ursula's maiden name was Hill, Ursula Hill, and she was a force in juggling at that particular time. Here is a picture of Ursula that she signed to me. This picture is dated 1963. Here is one of the finer jugglers. He was originally from Mexico. He's a U.S. citizen. His name is Wally Eastwood. Wally is one of the stronger jugglers. A great juggler, one of the fastest jugglers with clubs, one of the best showmanship men around. He's currently in Las Vegas performing. When he was younger, I met him at 14. He worked for Carson Barnes Circus, and he did 6 acts. 6 acts at 14 years of age. Juggling, unicycling, trampoline, rollabola, and performed a triple on the flying trapeze, and last he dressed as an ape in one of the sketches. Here's a print that Joe Ski made years ago, and here's a few ties. Salerno, a great juggler at the turn of the century. This is one of his plates that he used, a synthetic plate. Here is Jeff Tavagia, one of his clubs. Vladik, Jeff, by the way, is from the United States. Vladik is from Russia. He has showmanship personified and a very, very strong act. Another strong juggler from the United States, Jay Gilligan. He not only is well known here, but in Europe, and he spends lots of times over there. He is also an artist at and thinks up new ideas always in juggling. In the 50s and early 60s, a juggler from Portugal came with Ringling Brothers to the United States. His name was Hugo Garrido, one of the great kick-up men. He performed alone, only to have his wife assist him, and he did only 3 clubs, but what he did with them was amazing. Waldo, a member of the IJA for many years, and also a professional juggler. This is his signed club. This display here is by one of the great female jugglers from France. This is one of her clubs. On the end, she has a star. This is material. These are specially made clubs. These batons, she juggles in every performance, 7 of them. Both of these were signed by her. And this is a picture of Francois. She will be in tomorrow evening's show, the public show. Next is Jeff DeMont. He performed for a while with the Flying Karamazov brothers, or pardon me, with Laser Vaudeville. This is the Francos, Dick, Carlene, and Noel. Dick is one of the great American jugglers. Here's a man I met in the 50s, Rudy Cardenas. I met him at the Chicago Theater. In 1950, he did the television show The Honeymooners' First Christmas Special. There's a copy of it still around. Rudy Cardenas Hat, Rudy Cardenas Club. He did a 15-minute non-stop act. Unbelievable. You'd have to watch it several times to know all the tricks that he did. Cocktail shakers, balls in the pocket, ball in the mouth stick, etc., etc. Here's Rudy Schweitzer. Rudy Schweitzer I met in France at the Lido, and then I'm in his home here where he signed and gave me one of his boxes, cigar boxes. Bobby Smith was a juggler from the United States. He made this mouthpiece using a pencil to spin a ball on. Here's a man that's now, I believe, 76 years of age or 77. He came to the United States with Ringling Brothers, Dieter Tasso. Here's a cup and a plate that he gave me, a saucer, and its saucer is stated that he used this from 1950 through 1977. Here's one of Dieter's cigar boxes. As you see, it's similar to the brown one in here. And also, here is one of his top hats. It's not, all you have to do is push the top and it'll come open. It was used from 1947 to 2007. As you see, Dieter gets the most out of his equipment. Le Grand Picasso came over with Ringling Brothers. Later his son came. This is his son, Picasso Jr. This picture depicts him doing 4 ping pong balls, keeping him going on with one hand on a paddle. The father could do 6 ping pong balls from his mouth. Here is the king or the god of juggling again, Anthony Gatto, a ball signed by him. In my opinion, he is the strongest juggler that ever lived. He is unbelievable. There's been other great jugglers, but it's hard to top Anthony. Here is the great ball from the great Bobby May. Ludwig Meyer, he mainly juggled in Europe with his act. His wife was a show girl from New York. They had one son who now resides in California. Dick Franco was another American juggler that was from Youngstown, Ohio, a great juggler. He just finished about 2 years ago his 20,000th show. Here is a ball in this dome of his. Here's a picture of him. Here is one of his clubs that he used on stage, made by Stu Reynolds. It's signed. This was a special club. He had 7 of them made to perform a 7 ball. It was made out of cork, a 7 club routine. Here's a ball that Jack Denreger juggled. He's only 14 years old, and he's had a run of 100 with 7 clubs already. Unbelievable. Here's the Fosco twins. They're from South America. Here's Massimiliano and Emiliano Fosco. They were very strong jugglers. That's a club from them and a ball. Lottie Brunn, one of the great female jugglers. This is a ball. It was given to me. She gave me a few things. I've got a club of hers. This ball was given to me by her son, Michael Cherick. Jedon is a gentleman juggler. He sent me this from Europe. This is a ball. On the side of this table we have, starting to the left here, a bunch of posters. Here's a poster of Rashanto. The next one, Salerno. The next one, Kenkowski. The next is Pull and Pull, Selbo. The Pilney Troop. They're ball bouncers, extraordinary. Here's Tony Strassenbach. His stage name was Tony Wells, the best six-ball manipulator I have ever seen. He's from Germany. After he got a divorce, he left juggling, went back to Germany and became a cook or a chef. And there is a movie, a regular German movie, where that was in the theaters where he performed his complete act. Here is when I performed at Woodstock Opera House. This is just one of the many posters. There's a picture of me on the side. John Shirley, he passed away. Dia Blue was a magician. This is Mr. Sound Effect Man. We go in on the side here to finish up. We've got a few posters. A Salerno poster, a Danos, another great juggler. We also have a Salerno plate here. Luli Perezlov, her and her sister were two great jugglers. Here with the family, the Perezlov doing a plate act. Here is Charlie Swanson, a comedic juggler, and the Trio Rastelli. That wraps up the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and have fun. Bye-bye.